Okay, here we go. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday meditation. It's always a joy to be here with you. Thank you for being here live with me or on the replay, depending on where you're watching this. This meditation came through this morning, and it's something that we're seeing right now with the eclipses is that this eclipse portals are meant to be these quantum gateways where we can really shed the shadows, we can really integrate them. We have to see them to heal them. And the way that we do that in this world is through mirroring with one another, through that dance that we do with others around us, partners, parents, children, people, right? Me, you, like this. Everything and everyone is a mirror, but saying that, it can be really challenging to see what is being mirrored back to us because of where our perception is coming from. So this meditation I wish to bring through here today is to help you realize the truth of who you are, realize the expansion, the bliss, the wholeness that you already are, and see that anyone around you, especially anyone that you may have currently or from the past or from whenever have strained energy dynamics with, that you may wish to bring healing to, because the thing is that if we can't heal those entanglements with others, we can't heal ourselves, right? So we're going to be working with the law of grace and the law of one here as we recognize and see the different parts of us so that we can integrate them. And so find yourself in a comfortable position. Give yourself a little moment here, pause the video if you wish, to just sit down, feel comfortable, put your feet on the earth or lie down, whatever. Place your hands upon your heart, close your eyes, and we're just going to start by breathing deeply. As always, the hands are extensions of our heart space. They act as magnets, drawing our light and our breath to wherever they are. So I invite you, place your hands upon your heart and just open and activate that higher heart stargate of who you are. As you breathe in, your heart, your chest fills up with light. And as you breathe out, you give your body permission to relax, your mind permission to relax. You give every part of you permission to relax and release. And as you breathe in, you bring in more of the light of who you are, the love of who you are on that breath. And as you breathe out, you give all your body, all your fields permission to align, to calm, and to feel safe. And so we breathe in and we allow the expansion of our heart space, of our heart light. Breathing deeply and gently at a rhythmic pace that's suitable for you. Allow the breath to be the focus of your mind. Allow yourself to focus on that in and that out. As you realize that, as you continue to breathe deeply, as you continue to fill yourself up with the light of who you are, your heart space starts to tingle. It starts to glow. It starts to expand. Beams of light moving from your heart up through your crown, down through your feet. As you breathe in and you breathe out, these beams of light start to shine forth from within you, until there are so many beams of light that a sphere is formed around you. A sphere of light. White light, gold light, silver light, different colors shining around you. Just breathe deeply. Focus on the breath as you let your body receive the energy that is being created around you. Some of you may see it, some of you may feel it, some of you may just know it because it's being spoken. So just honor however you receive this energy. But as you breathe in and as you breathe out, the sphere of light starts to hold you in a place of love, in a place of oneness, in a place of healing and safety. As you continue to breathe in and as you continue to breathe out, you start to feel yourself rise up out of your physical body, knowing your physical body is safe, is protected as well. You rise up, you rise out of your body, traveling through a beam of light in your sphere of light. You rise up from where you're sat, you rise up through the clouds, through the skies, through the stars. You rise up and up and up until you find yourself risen up so high. Your surroundings start to form around you as a beautiful selenite crystal, as though you are stood right in the middle of a large selenite crystal. Hollow inside, beams of light dancing around you. You feel safe and contained in this beautiful space. Rainbow light, gold, silver, whites, all dance around you in this selenite crystal, in this form of light around you. You breathe in and breathe out just for a moment as you connect. As you connect with the energy of this space, the safety, the love, the gentleness of this place. Breathe deeply. We're going to call in, before we start, the energy of your personal unicorn. And upon calling them in, upon inviting them in, whether you see them or whether you feel them, we welcome them in. As you breathe deeply, your unicorn starts to arrive. Their light pulsating, it's bright, it's pure, it's whole. Unicorns are a symbol of innocence, of truth, of wisdom, of clarity, of peace, of love, of healing, deep healing. Unicorns are so pure. They flow upon the Christ light, upon Source's true light, and they offer it to each and every one of you, each and every one of us, especially when we invite them in. And so you feel your unicorn start to arrive. Notice any colors that you may see. Notice any feelings you may feel. As your unicorn arrives, they stand in front of you and they bow their heads as though acknowledging the love, the devotion, the healing you're about to embark upon. You breathe deeply as your unicorn starts to canter, run around a circle around you, creating a golden circle. Before returning to stand right in front of you. Telepathically, your unicorn says to you, we're going to invite in the highest version of a person that you know in your lifetime right now. Someone which there is either strained energy, strained relationship, challenges or blocks. One person, because you may do this as many times as you wish, but for now, just one person will come to your mind, will start to appear. Let that person appear, whoever it may be. Knowing that you are safe, knowing that in this space it is a healing chamber of light. Knowing that whoever will appear will arrive in their highest form, their truest version of self, their highest self. Because their highest self is connected with Source, is aligned with divine timing, divine orchestration, is fully whole and pure already. And so allow someone from your life to create themselves in front of you right now. As you breathe deeply, letting your breath bring this vision to you. You notice this person arrive in front of you. And they did not arrive alone, for with them, they brought their own unicorn as well. This person's unicorn bows to you and bows to them, and runs a circle of light, silver light, around you both now, holding this sacred space, this container pure and clear. Whoever has come forth stands face to face with you, their heart fully opened, their unicorn by their side as though a mirror image, your unicorn on your side, and opposite you, you see them and their unicorn as though a mirror image. Place your hands upon your heart. As you breathe deeply in acknowledgement and gratitude for whoever has shown up, knowing that with them showing up, there is a healing that you and they on a higher level, on the highest level, wish to happen. So breathe deeply in appreciation that they are here right now. Your unicorn turns to face you and places their horn of light directly onto your heart. Breathe deeply as you feel this happen. And from the tip of their horn, a diamond, a beautiful clear diamond appears on your heart space. And as soon as that happens, you notice that the person in front of you, their unicorn, has done the same. So now you are standing face to face with someone with a crystal quartz on their heart. Your unicorns both turn to face each other and place their horns tip to tip. And as they do so, a beam of light bursts into your crystal on your heart and the person opposite you, their crystal on their heart. And as it does so, parts of you start to dance. Parts of you start to separate. Energy from you starts to separate. So from within you, a different version of you steps forth. Your mental body steps forth in a non-physical form. Your emotional body steps from within you to stand alongside in a line behind you. Maybe your inner child, maybe your wounded inner child, maybe a different you from a different time, space, dimension, and plane. But different versions of you step forth from the crystal in your heart and stand in a row, in a line, alongside you. And as they do that, you see the person opposite you do the same thing, different levels of their field of their energy, their emotional body, their mental body, their physical body, their inner child, their wounded inner child. Different versions of them through different spaces and times and dimensions stand in a line. So now you are face to face with your person and various versions of them, all held in this safe space of the selenite crystal. Your unicorns now stand beside you and telepathically say to you, these are all versions of you, because we wish to elaborate just a little how we form entanglements with one another, how we form cords and anchors of wounding. Because in the truest of yourself, the truest version of you, the highest self, you are whole already, pure, healed, source energy. There is nothing to heal in the highest version of you, but as you are here on earth, each layer that helps you step down into your physical form has different versions of light, different flows of light. And so as you step down into the earth your body becomes denser, shadows start to form where light cannot flow. These are essentially what wounds are, is where light cannot flow. And so take a look down the line of you, of the versions of you which have stepped out here today, because you will see that each version of you has a denser version of light. Some with wounds, some with shadows, some with parts of you that are creating wounds, that are creating contrasting experience, because through those challenges, through the intensity, you expand more. And so as you breathe deeply, you see all these versions of you. Some of them feeling a little bit wounded, a little bit hurt. Your unicorn, however, reassures you. We are going to heal all these versions of you today. So you place your hands upon your heart. Feel that crystal over your heart. And you breathe deeply. And as you do so, you start to notice cords that run from you, from various parts of your body, into every version of you along the line. And as you notice this, you notice the same happening opposite you in your person. Some threads between you and yourself may be gold, maybe silver, maybe light and white and bright. Some may be heavier, may pull on a part of you, maybe your solar plexus, maybe your throat, maybe your womb, your spine, your shoulders, your chest. You notice all these intricate weavings of threads of different color and different frequency of light, some high and some dense, some healed and some not. Your unicorn reminds you to breathe deeply here. As they bow their horn once more and connect it once more with your crystal on your heart. Breathe deeply as this happens, because what now will occur is that the light that they are placing in your heart is starting to flow through all of these cords, all of these versions of you. The light, bright, golden cords getting stronger, more in focus. And the denser, darker cords within you, from you to you, are starting to dissolve, starting to reverberate, starting to evaporate, to release themselves, be replaced by golden threads of light. As this happens within yourself, breathe deeply. As you let this be felt on all layers of you. And as you see this happen with your person, as they breathe deeply, their unicorn touching their hearts, they are also reweaving and healing dense cords within them, within their lineup. Breathe deeply in and breathe deeply out. Really give yourself a moment for this to occur. As your unicorn shares with you, you see on the earth plane which you are on, the blocks that we have within ourselves, the blocks that light cannot shine through, create a shadow and a mirror. They project outward and they will find within another human a similar energy to reflect, so you both can see, so you both can heal. Yet many of you forget that that is really what is happening. Many of you forget that you are all one, that you are all whole on this journey together, remembering your healed wholeness. So as you breathe deeply and as you allow the golden, white, silver light to move through you, down your cords, to heal and release each version of you that has appeared today, that connects as a mirror to whomever is in front of you, know that you are healing yourself and expanding yourself for even more love, expansion, bliss, the higher timelines which you wish to embody. As you heal yourself, those around you which have been entangled by ruptured cords, heal themselves as well. Because it is only through healing with another that we can heal truly ourselves. It is only through love, the remedy of love and forgiveness, that we find and remember our wholeness within. So whomever may be appearing in front of you, however strained it may feel on the earth plane, know that on a higher level, they are you. On a higher level, they are reflecting a wound that is within you so you can see it, as challenging as that may sound. So breathe deeply in the sanctity of this container and see, as you look down the line of you, all these different versions of you, that each one is starting to glow brighter, be more happier. And one by one, as their cords, their ruptured cords heal, they step into one another, like Russian dolls stepping into one another. Until all versions of you have sufficiently healed and untangled any lower energy threads within you, so that they are now healed and whole, and each version of you now steps back into your heart. Take a moment here to really breathe and really feel this. And as you are doing this with yourself, the person opposite you is doing this with themselves, healing under the law of grace, under the law of one. Because the higher self of every being knows that any healing, anything done in love, under grace, in forgiveness, is done in highest divine order and is in highest good for everyone. You breathe deeply as all versions of you now are reconciled within you. And you stand once again face to face with your person in front of you. All versions of themselves also healed and reconciled within them. Your unicorns by your side. You breathe deeply. And you see this person with fresh eyes, in their healed light, with an open heart, as your unicorns stand either side of you. You raise your hands to go hand to hand with this person in front of you. As you lean your third eye towards theirs, you breathe deeply, and the breath, the in-breath, expands your heart, the crystal on your heart even more. So that this beautiful sheet of golden white light moves through both of you. Beams of light going up and down once more. Beams of light shooting out from both of you. The light finding any remaining fragments, any remaining heavy parts of the soul, heavy parts of the body where light is not yet moving through, any bit unhealed. These beams of light from your heart start to move through both of you as you start to dissolve any shadows that still remain as you are face to face with this person. Breathe deeply here for 3 breaths as you do so. As you feel lighter with each breath, each out breath, vocalize it, make it louder so that you're really releasing whatever is coming up as you bring more light in than ever before. And whenever you feel ready, you take a small step back from this person and you look upon them with eyes of love, with wholeness. And you see them in their light, and they see you. You bring your hands to your hearts in appreciation and gratitude. Yet before they go anywhere, you start to see that their face is shifting. They are morphing into someone else. They are morphing into a version of you. They are morphing into a mirror reflection of you. You breathe deeply. As you see clearly with the eyes of your source self, the eyes of your God, goddess self, true you sees them as a mirror reflection of you. Once again, you place your hand up, place it upon their heart, They place theirs upon it as well. As you see yourself as them and they as you, and you realize the simplicity of this world, you realize the purity that there is, that we are all one in the same, individually expressed, individually creating, yet at the root and at the core, we are all one. We are all source. I am you, you are me. Upon this realization, they smile. And this mirror reflection of you steps into you, into your heart. And you take a moment to breathe deeply here for 3 more breaths. As now all that remains in this sacred space is you and your unicorn, having reconciled and healed on a spiritual level and all through the layers of you in highest light, in highest love, in highest order, through spaces, places, dimensions, and times, as within, so without, as above, so below. It is so, it is so, it is so, as we realize all is one. Your unicorn stands in front of you, bows its head once more, and telepathically says, welcome to this newest remembrance of wholeness. You may do this healing as often as you like. You may do this healing as often as you feel called with anyone that feels like they wish to show up. Remember the unity of all. And remember the beauty of each individual expression creating their own life, their own expression of life, individualized through their physical form, yet together all as one. Your unicorn starts to form a beautiful golden sphere of light around you once more as you start to slowly and gently feel your surroundings dissolve, as you start to slowly and gently return through space, through time, through dimensions, through planes, more whole than you've ever been before at this point in time, more healed, more grounded, more balanced, more unified. As I count down from 10, 10, 9, you start to hear my voice more loudly, more clearly. 8, 7, you start to feel yourself settling over your body, sitting within your body. 6, 5, you start to feel your soul, your energy, all your fields start to unify within your body again, feeling the bed or the seat or the floor underneath you. 3, 4, 3. You start to breathe deeply and feel the temperature of the room, start to feel your hands upon your heart. 2, 1. You slowly, gently feel your feet grounded upon the earth, grounded, unified, whole, and balanced. You curl your lips into a smile, you open your eyes, and you find yourself back here. Give yourself a moment to journal anything you wish to, have a large glass of water. Just stay in the feeling of this, you guys. Feel for a few more moments. Just give yourself a little transition, a few minutes of transition period here as you find yourself back together again. I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing this video. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next workshop that I'll be running, which will be in November. Those on my email list will get told about it first. It'll be posted on my social media. And I look forward to meeting with you all for one-to-ones, which will resume from mid-November, along with coaching packages as well. So I will see you all soon. And I send you much love. Thank you for being here. And for those that are free tonight or that are called, the wonderful Lavisa and Tim have their beautiful, beautiful workshop. I've posted it just on my Facebook timeline now. It's linked in the description below. Have a look, enroll